2023's top destinations. 1. Rome, ancient ruins surrounded by modern luxury. Rome's entire historical legacy will be on display for tourists to appreciate in 2023. Next summer we'll see the completion of a project to open the sacred area of Largo di Torre Argentina, the site of Julius Caesar's murder, via a network of elevated walkways. The 1920s saw the discovery of an archaeological site close to the Pantheon, although it has been inaccessible for many years. It joins the Mausoleum of Augustus as historic sites that are now open to visitors after undergoing an $8 million renovation in 2021. A surge in modern hotels has been marked by the entry of worldwide brands like Soho House, The Hoxton, and Mama Shelter, as well as boutique hotels like the First Musica and Umilta 36. With the debuts of Six Senses, Edition, Bulgari, and Nobu, as well as Anantara's renovation of the 19th century Palazzo Naeti, a neoclassical monument on Piazza della Repubblica, the openings next year will be even more exciting. 2. Orlando, simple pleasures and time-tested activities. Orlando is the place to go in Florida if you want to experience being in space, see an actual rocket launch, or see a concert in one of the top theaters in the world. And 2023 is going to be a great year for the city. Many tourists visit Orlando for its top-notch entertainment parks, but the city is also experiencing a travel renaissance that includes a recently constructed terminal at Orlando International Airport, MCO, and 170 miles of rail that will link the high-speed Brightline train from Orlando to Miami by mid-2023. Of course, going to the theme parks is always a good idea, especially during the last few months of Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration, which includes a redesign of Epcot with the introduction of that park's first-ever roller coaster, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and the spring 2023 opening of Tron, Light Cycle Run in the Magic Kingdom. 3. The future of inclusive travel lies in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Other than its laid-back beach towns, world-class wine, warm hospitality, and outdoor adventure, Aotearoa, New Zealand should be at the top of your 2023 travel list. A few new hotels have also recently opened, including the Artistic Park Hyatt Auckland, the eco-friendly Hotel Britomart in the heart of Auckland, and the Carlin Hotel in Queenstown, New Zealand, which offers views of the Air and Remarkables mountain ranges and Lake Wakatipu on the South Island. In addition, the biggest FIFA Women's World Cup history will also be co-hosted by Australia and New Zealand in 2023. 4. Rediscovering our backyard for nostalgic travelers, American waterways. The cruise industry has transformed American lakes and rivers into some of the top leisure destinations in the world while still maintaining their status as important commercial thoroughfares. This is due to a variety of new, unusual itineraries that are only expected to increase in popularity over the next few years. A domestic cruise will allow you to discover the unexpected sides of well-known places like Cincinnati, where the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center offers a sobering experience, Detroit, a common stop on Great Lakes cruises, and New Orleans along the Mississippi. You might also go to places you might not have known existed, like Madison, Indiana, which has beautiful homes and a historical saddle tree museum. 5. Oslo, the hippest artistic hub in Europe. Best for art and design aficionados looking for new hotels and museums that are reshaping cities. Travelers continue to be drawn to Norway, but in 2023, all eyes will be on the capital city, which is now prepared to display its most recent developments in the arts and hospitality. The curved 13-story tower holding the new Munch Museum, which opened in 2021, is located across from the white, angular slashes of the Opera House's Carrara marble ramps and staircases. The enormous new National Museum, which houses treasures by European artists like Pablo Picasso, Claude Monet, and Henri Matisse, is even more imposing. It is currently one of Europe's greatest art museums. 6. City of Angels, Los Angeles. Next year, Los Angeles will see large crowds at events for sports and tech fans. At SoFi Stadium and Hollywood Park, the College Football Playoff National Championship will begin in January, while the Los Angeles Country Club will host the 123rd U.S. Open Championship Golf Tournament in June. The 40th annual Breeders' Cup Horse Racing World Championship will gallop out of the gate at Santa Anita Park in November, which will host a third significant occasion. The Le Méridien Pasadena Arcadia is a new hotel across the street from the venue. Additionally, you should get your virtual reality headset prepared because E3 is returning this June at the Los Angeles Convention Center in person. 7. Jordan, ancient world at the center of the modern Middle East. Jordan, home to some of the oldest historical sites in the world, is a popular tourism destination, especially with several upcoming additions. This Middle Eastern nation will use new planes, a variety of new hotels, and a number of new activities to welcome visitors in 2023. The Ritz-Carlton is the most recent upscale hotel to join the group of properties close to the city's Fifth Circle landmark in Amman, the capital city. The new hotel, which has 194 rooms and 34 suites with floor-to-ceiling views of the sand-hued buildings in the city, dazzles with opulent white decor and crystal chandeliers. The Crowne Plaza Resort Petra will reopen following a 10-year expansion and makeover across the red sand desert. The Radisson Blu Hotel, Amman Galleria Mall will expand Radisson's Middle Eastern portfolio during the course of the next summer. 8. Turks and Caicos, perfect destination for beachgoers and sunbathers. Beyond the typical Caribbean white sands and azure oceans, Turks and Caicos is home to some intriguing new construction, including upgraded airports, new hotels, and cruise facilities that will make some of its more isolated islands much more accessible. Therefore, it should not be surprising that Turks and Caicos has had the fastest increase in American travel demand during the past year. Numerous new lodging alternatives will be available to visitors as well. The first resort and residential property bearing the Andaz brand to be located in the Caribbean will be the Andaz Turks and Caicos Residences at Grace Bay, which plans to open in the spring of 2023. The Shore Club is expanding its renowned Long Bay Beach property with 8 6-bedroom pool villas beginning in 2023. The Bite Hotel in South Bank Turks and Caicos, the newest resort and marina on Providenciales, will both soon offer boutique-style suites with expansive views of Grace Bay Beach to visitors. 9. South Africa, the Rainbow Nation. Travelers never get tired of seeing South Africa's natural and cultural treasures, which range from the famous Big Five of safari mythology, elephants, lions, leopards, hippos, and buffaloes, to the steps of Nelson Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom. However, the nation has been lacking direct flights via several U.S. airlines to both Cape Town and Johannesburg. Travelers will discover brand new safari lodges opening the following year in some of the best locations for wildlife viewing when they visit. The largest private reserve in South Africa is the Tswalu Concession in the southern Kalahari Desert, which can be reached in less than 2 hours by plane from both Cape Town and Johannesburg. But because there aren't many lodges in this area, the new Lopi Tented Camp, which opens in 2023, is really noteworthy. It will feel like you have the remote savanna all to yourself as you go on private ranger-led safari drives to spot African wild dogs and desert black rhinos because there are just 6 contemporary, environmentally friendly tented micro-camps that are ideal for privacy. 10. Bangkok, preparing for an outstanding comeback. Bangkok has been discreetly preparing for a significant comeback over the past 5 years, anticipating the reopening of the travel floodgates and the influx of foreign visitors. Tourists can experience the vibrancy of Bangkok's developing culinary scene outside of hotels. The entire city is being transformed into the next major culinary attraction by innovators. A former monk just founded the Small Dinner Club, which offers unusual meals like dessert tom yum, and the Mahanayan cocktail bar's mixologists create alcoholic, zero-waste concoctions that feature a particular ingredient, such as coconut or squid. Over the past 5 years, Bangkok has been covertly preparing for a dramatic comeback, anticipating the reopening of the travel floodgates and the influx of foreign tourists. Outside of hotels, visitors can enjoy Bangkok's thriving emerging food scene. Innovators are transforming the entire city into the upcoming top gastronomic destination.